We're back again, Hilltopper fans, here at the Hilltopper Hooligans podcast. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michael House, joined alongside Owen Renfro for this one. WKU lost again on the road today to FIU, sadly. We also lost to FAU. That's 2 in a row for the Hilltoppers. The starters for today's game were the same, but the Hilltoppers were without Cam Justice off the bench. And so that hurt us a little bit, but the size was what really killed us, as we are really missing out on Charles Bassey, don't you think, Owen?
Yes, Charles Bassey is a great defensive force down in the paint. He's also a great offensive force in the paint. And we can't stop big guys like, what was his name?
It was like Azugabe, something like that. Some O, big O. I guess that's what they call him. Aguzabala. Anyway, he was actually from Miami. Owen and I found that a few minutes ago. We were very surprised. I thought he'd be from Africa or somewhere like that. But he's actually from Miami. Must have parents from somewhere, another country named Azawaswahala. Anyway, off of our tangent there for the big O. WKU Athletics or WKU Sports, WKU basketball in general, in a bit of a standstill right now, but WKU Lady Toppers is where it's at right now. So, Lady Toppers play this afternoon if y'all want to go and check that out. Don't know if this podcast will be posted, though, before then. I'm not going to be there, I don't think. Nope. Too much to do, too much shows to watch on TV, so I can't make it today. Anyway,
do we have any years for WKU girls basketball?
Any what?
How many people go to a game on average?
Probably about 2,000 to 3,000 at max. I would say probably not too great attendance alongside with volleyball.
Volleyball is good.
Yeah, volleyball is really good. At the end of the year.
Girls volleyball than girls basketball.
I don't know. I just really can't get into girls basketball that much. I don't know why. Not sure why, but just can't get into it.
Yeah. But GG.
Yep. So Owen and I don't really know our high school sports too much, but I do know that Devian McKnight can really play. WKU commit for next year, future point guard for the Hilltoppers. He is currently he's a 3-star prospect out of Matt's high school, or Matt's was his travel team, I think. He is out of Shelbyville, Kentucky, goes to Collins High School. He signed with the Hilltoppers on August 8th. Last year, 2019, he had 12 offers, but his offers, he also had an offer from MTSU, actually, but he chose the right school to go to. He had offers from Ball State, Cleveland State, Kent State, Murray State, NJIT, Northwestern, St. Louis, South Florida, Southern Illinois, and Winthrop. So that is a lot of schools. Number 46 point guard in the nation right now for high school athletics. And he will probably get Mr. Kentucky. And if he does, that'll be, let's see, is that four on the roster?
We had Tavion.
Cam, is he a senior?
Cam's a grad student.
Yeah, Cam's a grad, so we won't have him. So we'll actually have 3 again, as Cam will be leaving. But we have Carson, Tavion, and Devian whenever he gets here, probably, unless anything happens. Let's see. He wasn't ranked on the star system until about August, whenever he committed. So he wasn't ranked until he committed to Western. That's when his attention was put on the spotlight, because he's making an impact. 247 Sports has him at 6'2", 190 pounds, number 38 point guard, and number 4 in the state of Kentucky. Number 4 in the state of Kentucky. And then nationally, they have him at 192.
Well, those are some pretty good stats or good rankings, I guess.
Yep. The
highest point guards in the nation. He's 192. That's not too shabby.
Nope. Looking pretty good. And I think he'll be really good. He averages, I think he's had a couple triple-doubles in this past year for them. He is a very good person, I think, as well. Very smart student in the classroom, and he also is a very good athlete, and he's a true point guard, and that's the first time we're ever going to have that real true point guard coming in. Well, we have Rawls, we've had Lamonte. He was a good point guard, turned it over a little bit. Delano, he was just really tall. Yeah, his hair was flopping everywhere. Darius is the only true point guard we've actually had under Coach Stansbury, though. Darius Thompson. And I guess you can say Rawls, too. And Lamonte, maybe. But Junior Lamamba in Stansbury's first year, he is a shooting guard. He was not a point guard, I don't think. Not his natural position at all.
It's like Tavion. His natural position.
Tavion just can't play the point guard. He has to play shooting guard. So anyway, that's it for high school sports. Let's talk a little bit about Bowling Green, Kentucky currently, because over by WKU, the apartments have had a couple shootings. There was a shooting at O'Charlie's, and also there was a shooting. I mean, Bowling Green's just turned into a bit of a crazy city. Let's talk about the city really fast. What do you think about all those shootings, Owen?
It's insane. We need to keep the streets safe. Bowling Green's finest is doing pretty well. You want to go get some shots at it after this?
What?
You want to go get some shots at our Charlie's after this?
I think we should. It can be our little personal shooting range. Anyway, there was also a shooting at McDonald's a couple days ago, and a stabbing and a shooting that took place at apartments, and there's been a couple recently. So it's just turning crazy in Bowling Green, so everyone just watch your back if you're out on the streets. But the police do have your back. So that's it for the city of Bowling Green right now. And I guess we are going to talk a bit of women's hoops, as there was a birthday. Happy birthday to the assistant coach, Coach Jasmine Bowen. She celebrated her birthday. Scott Lewis, who has an amazing son who's always near the locker rooms after all the games, he was giving her a hug for her birthday, put it on Twitter. And so happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Coach B. So that's what's going for women's basketball is they play Florida, I think, International today.
Yeah.
Yeah, FIU. And they should beat them because FIU is only 5-15, and we are 13-6. Pretty bad.
Our girls' team's better than our boys' team.
Yeah.
Almost.
On Google, it still has Greg Collins as his first season coaching, which is wrong. He was the coach. This is his second year for the Hilltoppers, and he's doing a pretty good job, in my opinion. So, good luck to WKU Women's. Hope they can do some big things. Head on out if you are free today to go watch some good Lady Topper basketball. But that's going to lead us into our next segment. We actually are going to talk about swim. Owen and I are swimmers ourselves, and the WKU swim team was, I guess they were put on suspension for hazing.
Yes.
So.
Very sketchy hazing.
What?
Very sketchy stuff they did.
Yeah, it actually killed someone.
Yeah.
Or no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It killed our swim team. It didn't actually kill anyone. It was racist, too, is what it was. They said racist, violent hazing. It was actually on Deadspin. Here is one of the stories that we're going to have. The day before Thanksgiving break, I brought 5 friends. We're not going to say the names. And another male who I cannot recall his name, who are not swimmers and mostly from the Middle Eastern descent, to a swim party at the party's house. And remember, we're not mentioning any names here. The person, he told me that I had to tell my friends to leave because they were weird and tried to start a fight. However, I was with them the entire night, and they never bothered nor threatened a single person. Most of the men swimmers called them Taliban and used it in derogatory phrases such as, "Why is Taliban here?" And blank later blamed me for the party not being good. That was one of the things. They were also accused for... You say we read a couple more stories, or what do you think?
Let's give one more.
All right, one more story. They were also, the upperclassmen were calling people P, U, you know the rest, on the swim team. Lots of freshmen is who they were calling that. They were being punched in the nuts. That's what one report says. Here's our other story, though. Craig, let's see. Craig is his name. Colin Craig is his last name. He was a former swimmer. He filed a criminal complaint and made it public. This is how all this started. Another story here is he also claimed that he was nearly choked out after being forced to wrestle one of his fellow freshmen in the locker room.
That's a little odd.
Yeah, we said... We
have never had that.
No, I don't think we've ever had that in Bowling Green's locker room. We have a couple jokes that the seniors sometimes make, but nothing near what WKU did. This is just ridiculous, I think. He said, during the match, I tried to overpower blank and stay out of harm's way. However, at one point, blank placed me in a chokehold for approximately 1 minute. He did this being on top of me, putting his forearm against my throat and pressing down on my throat with his entire body weight while squeezing the air out of my lungs with his legs, which were wrapped around my chest. Just before I felt as if I would pass out, I tapped out and redacted, "Stop choking me." As a result of this choking, I had a headache for 2 days and my throat area bruised. I also experienced pain while swallowing for 3 days. That is just crazy. They also
jail.
Yeah, hopefully. They also had sexual assault claims, racial slurs that they said, and this is why they are suspended. And there's photos and videos, I'm pretty sure, they give proof of this and the accusations. There's many grim accusations in here. So, anyway, it has been about 5 years. And I kind of want an official statement about the swim and dive team currently, because the people who did this are obviously out of the program now. And I think we should open the swim team program back up because the coaches really didn't know what was going on. So, and they might have, but if they did, we could just get a different coach. Yeah, a different coach. D. Wilkins.
No.
No, we got to keep Coach D.
We have the coach in the whole world. He's won 14 straight.
Yep, about to make it 15, hopefully. Let me knock on some wood here. Okay, I'll knock on some wood just so we can get that 15 straight.
But I think the swim and dive program back, obviously,
I want it back. Yeah, I want it back. I'd go to all their swim meets at home.
I know we can most of their home swim meets.
Get some tips.
Money.
Yep. I thought they already said those programs would not be reinstated. So I think that they're not going to bring the swim team back. I think that's just it. So because of 2 idiots or 3 idiots, we're not going to have a swim team. That's why you don't haze terribly like they did. So, horrible mistakes. Horrible mistakes.
Horrible people.
Yeah, I know. So just don't be that kind of person and be a podcast person like Owen and I. Right, Owen?
Staying away from harm's way.
Yes. We're just reporting the facts over here, or the opinions. I think our opinions are the facts, though.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. No, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Unless you have any other thing, I guess we can finish on a Super Bowl prediction if you want to, Owen.
Start a hockey program?
The hockey program, yes. We need to mention, I think WKU should not start a hockey program. I say we bring back swim, don't bring back hockey. Or don't bring hockey, because we never have had a hockey team. I think that's a bad idea.
Girls soccer, bring back swim and dive.
Yep. Swim and dive, and I think we should have a curling, men's and women's curling.
We would be all-star.
I know. Owen and I would be on the court winning every single match for the curling team. That's all you all need to know. All you all need to know. Me and Owen, professional curlers.
We're going to the Olympics 2024.
Yeah. I mean, you all estimate Owen and I's talent, but just come and watch us. Come and watch us at the BG Soki Market Rink.
No one stands a chance.
No one stands a chance, no. Yeah. We almost won 15-0 one time. They didn't show up. So that's just incredible skills, forcing them not to show up, holding them back.
Acquired a hit on them.
Yes.
Some of those shootings.
They were scarred. Anyway, that's
they didn't want to.
Pretty much it. I have the Chiefs tomorrow night. Who do you have?
I have the Niners.
Oh, gosh. He has the Niners. You heard it here first. It's our own little podcast predictions, or our podcasts. What will we call them? Well, I guess we'll call them the expert pickers because we are experts. But yes,
math and science don't count.
Yeah, math and science. We shouldn't have math and science. Why do we have math and science? Yes, they make us sad.
Oh,
but
well.
Podcasts don't make us sad, and that's why we're here today. And we're gonna end it now, I guess, as we've covered what we need to cover for today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Michael House and
Owen Renfro.
Owen Renfro, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Checking out. We will see you all. Thanks for listening today.